Alright guys, it's another Wednesday. Another unboxing of the Silverhawks. 2 more days, today and next week. And that should be it for Silverhawks. For now. Literally everything is for now. Today we got WindHammer. So he does come with an extra head, 8 extra hands, his tuning fork, a meteorite shower, and a lightning shower. Which is insane. And 1 extra, looks like wind. And we got Molecular. So he comes with the 2 extra heads, his power thingy, his bird vulture. There's 1, 2, 3 extra hands, and looks like a weapon. So there are 2 versions of both of these characters, like Monstar and like Buzzsaw. They have the cartoon version, excuse me, which both of these are, and then they have the toy version. So the toon version of the Silverhawks, again there's 2 versions, is pretty much what Darkbird looks like. The toy version is the metallic version. The Transform Monstar has 3 versions. The version I have, which is the toon version, the comic version, the regular version. Then there's a toy version, which is a slight color difference. And then now they recently came out with a metallic version. Which altogether is weird. It looks cool, but it's definitely missing something. It's different. But we do have these 2 characters next week, Melodia and Hardware. And that should be it from, like I said, for now for the Silverhawks. Surprisingly, like not sure if I believe in the Star Wars unboxing level up from last week. I showed you that some of them were having problems standing up. So I turned them to be more like the Masterverse characters where they're facing one of the walls, and surprisingly they're doing a lot better, and surprisingly I have room for more figures, which I did not I did not expect. Part of me has been wanting Poker Face. So he's a possibility. Also, have to make Zero, the Mind Thief, and Time Stopper. Literally, I believe that's the entire mob anyway, which is insane. I'm still out on Yes Man. Like I said, to me, he was just Monstar's Gopher. And the driver. But we'll see. I'm hoping, since I turned them this way, there's more room. I'm hoping Thundercats has more room as well. But we'll see when we get there. For now, let's get into this. So, like all of the characters, they come with a red background. Like I said, two faces, two different versions of his powers, which is cool. A gun. There's actually another version of this. Well, yeah, so there's two versions. One shooting a black goo, which is weird. And 4 other hands. And then Vulture in the back. Let's get this. So in the toy version, Sky Shadow looks pretty much the same. Again, it's a different color. Shredder is a bit different. Vulture is way different. In the toy, you get the toy version of Vulture, which is fully colored red and looks very, very offensive. Doesn't look like a bird at all. said, this is kind of cool. Then the 4 different other hands. Comes with a gun. I've honestly never seen him use a gun. At least I don't recall. Different power-ups. So if you've never seen the cartoon or read the comic, Molecular here is Monstar's spy. Can't believe you are stuck in there. There we go. So there is supposed to be a bending process to them. His arms can bend, which is pretty great. So there is knee joints. That's pretty cool. He can actually do his stance. That's usually how he transforms. as much as I would love him to hold his gun, I'd rather have that pose. So again, WindHammer comes with all of these. His extra head with the flowing hair. We got the lightning effect. Got the meteor shower. The wind. His tuning fork. WindHammer never had a bird, which honestly I was really sad about. Because to me, the birds were always kind of a replica of the power that each villain possessed. Wow. So his he is made of cloth, the shirt. He always looked like a little troll. I kind of want you. Let's get a closer look. I definitely like the mean face kind of wish I could. Don't know if I want a chance taking his hand off and trying to put that on. Vulture looks insane. As I was saying, Molecular is OnStar's spy. He can transform into any object, inanimate object, a non-living thing. And so could Vulture. I really don't remember him using the gun. I kind of remember him being able to spit out stuff from that hand. All sorts of different types of things. Honestly, I love it. The fact that he can actually do that pose is pretty damn awesome too. Then you got WindHammer. So this is a bit heavy, but you could put it into here. Again, lightning or wind. Again, this is made of cloth, so this is pretty awesome. That is plastic. WindHammer is a pretty hefty character. I mean, look at this. You can see the size difference in. He does have elbow joints and knee joints with the feet joints and the wrist joints. The hair and the wind would be awesome, or any of the accessories. But for right now, that is pretty good. So next week, we got Melodia and Hardware. But like I said, I have now room for, well, 4 more characters, because Melodia should be going here. Hardware should be going here. So I have room for 1 more, and then another row for 3. And like I said, T-Ray and Captain Bizarro from Tiger Sharks will be going here. But definitely this is pretty insane. So when I was younger, I actually had the Silverhawks toys. Never bought the Mirage, or never got the Mirage, but I had Quicksilver, Copper Kid, Steelheart, Steel Will, and Bluegrass. And the only villain I had was Monstar. Now, as an adult, we're going all villains. No heroes. Like I said, next week, Hardware, Melodia, hopefully Poker Face, Zero the Memory Thief, Time Stopper, and probably one more. I'm really interested to see what's next for Super 7. Or if nothing is next, what's next for me? Because honestly, all I wanted was the mob. And all I had planned was for both Monstars, Molecular, WindHammer, Buzzsaw, Mumbo Jumbo, Hardware. Thankfully, they made Melodia, which they never had Melodia as a character for the original toys. And they make Darkbird, which I never knew existed. And of course, we have the birds. Sky Shadow back there with the normal Sky Shadow. I swear that thing is huge. Look at that. 1 more inch and it's hitting the roof. And literally most characters go up to his abdomen, abdominal. Except for him. Still freaking huge. So yes, guys, 1 more week for now. Then a small, I think I'm gonna open that up after that week and save it for the little break. Was gonna do that this week because we finished the Star Wars for now. But I think we'll just go into one of the vehicles for G.I. Joe. Then the Cobra officers. So not this week, but next week. Armored Cobra Commander, Darklon, and Metalhead. Then next week we opened Supreme Doctor Doom and Dark Angel, Jessica Alba. And then we get into Thundercats. Like I said, when I faced it this way, they were falling over. So far, the Masterverse characters have been staying. One looking that way, that way, that way. So this is going to be that way. Monstar and Slive, Monkey and Jackalman, and Vultureman, probably Rotaro and Hammerhand. Mirror Lino, Groon the Destroyer, So we should have some extra spots open. Like I said, with Thundercats, I'm kind of almost finished. I thought I was. We do have Rotaro. We're waiting on Vulture, which is March. The only other character out right now I want is Safari Joe. But if we can do it this way, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots possibly open. Maybe 7. Monster and Slav will take up 1 spot. Monkey and Jackalman, Vulture should take up possibly here 1 spot. Rotaro, Hammerhand, somebody else takes up this spot. Mirrorlino, Green the Destroyer, somebody else. Mongo. So we literally have room for maybe 3 more characters, which is insane. I do want Driller. I would love to get Mumra as King Arthur. I really don't know who else I would want to put as a Thundercats villain. I don't know, guys. I'm pretty excited. I'm happy with the way the Masterverse characters came out. Happy with G.I. Joe. Happy with the Star Wars characters. I'm pretty happy with this. I just hope I can fill it up a little bit more. So I can't wait to see what this looks like. Hopefully you guys stay tuned. We're literally going to check this out in 3 weeks, 4 weeks. Definitely excited to see what else Super 7 has in store for Silverhawks, for Thundercats, for Ninja Turtles. There are still a lot of characters I need for Turtles. So hopefully Super 7, you're listening. Until then, take care. Be safe. See you soon. Aloha.